Opening with the queen's pawn controls the center and usually leads to a more positional development of the pieces. d5 establishes a presence in the center, controls the e4 square, and opens up the light-squared bishop. Knight c3 develops the knight toward the center, attacks the d5 pawn, and controls the e4 square. Developing the bishop and increasing influence in the center. This misses an opportunity to develop a knight off its starting square. This threatens to eventually win a pawn. This stops the opponent from being able to eventually win a pawn. This allows the opponent to eventually win material. Now white can't stop black from winning material if they make the right moves. This threatens to win a knight by adding pressure to a pinned piece. This is the way to win a pawn. This is the only good move. This captures a knight and eliminates a threat. Recaptures, increasing the space advantage in the center. This wins a pawn. Right on target. That pawn was free for the taking. White develops the knight and attacks the center. This is the only move that works. This offers an equal trade of pieces. A very strong play. This is an equal trade. This threatens to eventually win a pawn. That's fine. The rooks can see each other now, allowing them to provide mutual defense. This prepares the bishop for development. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Takes back. Very precise. This is the strongest option. This is the only good move. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This is an equal trade. Recaptures. This threatens to tactically win a rook. Ignoring the threat on the rook, a difficult move to see. Right on target. Takes back. The rook is now on an open file, which helps control squares across the board. This misses an opportunity to capture a free pawn. This misses an opportunity to connect rooks. That's an unfortunate error. Black's piece has moved to a square with greater activity and control. This overlooks an opportunity to win a tempo by threatening a rook. There was only one good move there, and black did not spend enough time trying to find it. This stops the opponent from being able to play checkmate. This misses a better way to defend a pawn that was under attack. This allows the knight to control more squares. This is the only good move. This evades the check from the knight. This attacks a rook, winning a tempo when it moves away. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. Very precise. One of the best moves. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Recaptures. This moves the knight to safety. This is the strongest option. A solid choice. A very strong play. There were worse moves, but also something much better. One of the best moves. This loses a pawn. That pawn was free for the taking. The game was close to equal, but now black has the advantage. There was only one good move there, and black did not spend enough time trying to find it. This loses a rook. There was only one good move there, and white did not spend enough time trying to find it. This misses an opportunity to capture a free rook. This is the start of the endgame, and white is better. This steps away from the checking bishop. This misses a better way to move a rook to safety. This misses an opportunity to move a bishop to safety. This moves the rook to safety. This steps away from the checking rook. This misses an opportunity to eventually win a pawn. This allows the capture of a rook to win material. This misses an opportunity to capture a vulnerable rook. This is the only move that works. After all, takes back. Putting the piece on a blockade square. Right on target. This is not the right idea. This threatens to tactically win a pawn. This misses an opportunity to move a piece to safety. White was worse off, but now they are in a losing position. This steps away from the checking knight. This moves the knight to safety. A solid choice. This move puts the knight on a safer square. This steps away from the checking knight. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. Very precise. This moves the bishop to a more active square, making it gain scope. A very strong play. This steps away from the checking knight. This threatens to win a rook through a fork. This takes an outpost, a square where the bishop cannot be kicked out by a pawn. This moves the bishop to safety. This leads to losing a pawn. This is a nice tactic found in time trouble, winning a pawn. This allows the opponent to win material through a fork. This is a nice tactic found in time trouble. This evades the check from the knight. This misses an opportunity to win material through a tactic. This permits the opponent to eventually win material. This overlooks an opportunity to win material through a tactic. This gives away a free rook. That was a free rook.